Welcome once again, my fellow manipulators of digital fate. I'm Richie, this is Capricorn, and today we have another booster box to open for Wonders of the First. If you haven't already seen it, we did already crack a collector's booster box, and that video is up on the channel. So I'm going to make sure to pin that in a comment and put the link in the description of this video so you can check that out if you haven't already. But today we're going one step further. We have a Phoenix Quill booster box of another 30 packs to go through. And this box is really special because it's guaranteed to contain a Phoenix Quill. And for those of you that don't know what a Phoenix Quill is, it's basically this game's version of basically a Black Lotus, if you've played Magic the Gathering. So it's a pretty crazy card, and the fact that we're guaranteed to pull one as a box topper in this box is pretty nuts. And I'm just really excited to see what other ridiculous, crazy pulls we can get out of a Phoenix Quill box. So we're going to dig right in. Before we do, I do want to remind you guys, we also still have this Dragon box. This is a special numbered box that has nothing but absolute gas to pull out of it. I don't even know what's in this thing, but I know every single card's going to be nuts, and I can't wait to crack this. That video will be coming. This is number 2190 of only 2699 in existence. No pun intended. The set name is called Existence, but very excited to get to this, and we will get to this in the next video. But today, we are focusing on this Phoenix Quill collector booster box. Just even crazier than the normal collector booster box. Let's dig in. So let's crack this sucker right open. Let's get to it, shall we? Shall we? All right. Let's do it. Now, there are some pretty crazy things we can try to pull out of this. There is special formless foils that are very special foil treatments that allow the art to go all the way to the border. And then there are also OCM, orbital color matches, which are basically another special version of a foil card where it's numbered. And depending on the rarity, it can be numbered to a different amount. So the commons are numbered to 99, only 99 in existence. Some of the more rare ones are a lot less than that. But you can see right off the top, we've got our silver pack. You get one of these in every booster box no matter what, and this is going to contain a very special alternate art foil version of a card, which is extremely rare. We're going to put that off to the side. And then we also have our guaranteed Phoenix Quill here. This is super, super important because this card is incredibly powerful, and if anybody is serious, taking this game seriously when it comes to tournaments and that sort of thing, they're probably going to want to get their hands on one of these. So the fact that we have one of these already is amazing. We're going to put that off to the side as well. We'll take a look at that at the end. But let's just let's start digging into these, shall we? Let's actually move the box. We're going to take all of the packs and we're going to pop them right here. And we're actually going to move the box off, to give ourselves some more space. But still, box is very pretty in and of itself. Alright, let's dig in. We have so much to crack here. We're gonna get right to it. So as I was mentioning before, we are looking for some of those orbital color matches, if we could get them. The numbered prints. Those are extremely rare and super awesome. Alright, we got a Mold Warrior, a Sky Seeker Twin, Quantum Quell, Gravitational Grasp, Leviathan Scale Armor, a foil Valthok Bladebane, which is a common, a foil Warfang Fortress, which is a rare. That's actually pretty decent. We'll put that off to the side. A foil Templar of the Soul token. And tokens are really, really important. I'll explain a little bit more of that as we go. So a foil token is actually a really good pull. And then we have an Epic here. Epic is actually one rarity higher than rare. It's in between rare and mythic. This is Swamp Sovereign. Another Epic, a Death Marcher Knight. These packs are already stacked, I can tell. Dreamweaver Sloth and a Flash the Windwalker. Sweet. Let's put those off to the side. Let's dig right in. Pack number 2. We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it going. We got a Broken Eldritch Idol, Harmonious Chord Singer, Circuitous Q7, Giant Gura Beast, Life Engine Heart. Even the dog's excited. Aren't you, buddy? We've got a foil Quantum Quill, which is a foil common, a foil �R𝐴𝑛𝑐𝑒, which is also a common. But the lands are really, really important in this game, so foil lands I think are actually going to be worth something, even if they're only commons. Then we've got another foil token, a prickly Brambleberry, a rare Kira Voice of Terror, a Vapor Blast Artillery, a Dustfall Deadhead, and a Flash the Windwalker. Alright, next pack. Now what's important about the tokens, what I was getting to earlier, and I mentioned this in my last video too, the tokens, you actually have a token deck to go alongside your normal deck. Kind of like how Magic has a sideboard, well this game has a token deck. And the actual token cards are slightly better than if you were to just use like a coin or something to represent your token. They actually have gameplay benefits if you have the actual token card. Now they're very negligible. They're small things like wonder type, creature type, that sort of thing. Very occasionally they might have an extra keyword if you have the actual token instead of just using whatever to represent them. So they can be super, super valuable. And since you need a lot more in your token deck because you're going to be using more than 1 or 2 or 3 copies like you would a normal card in your deck, you're going to need a lot more of those tokens. So I have a feeling the foil tokens are actually going to end up being worth a lot of money in the long run. But that's just my theory at the moment. Here we have Vampirous Assassin, Sylvari Oceanbreaker, Wretched Mirror of Requiem, a Thought Tempest, I love that card, basically Brainstorm, Reforged Summoning Platform, foil Harmonious Chord Singer, foil Adorable Vermin. That's an epic, guys. That's a pretty good one right there. Let's put that off to the side. A foil Aether token. And then we have another rare, a Triton Behemoth, and then a Blasting Duel, Volcanic Wastes, and a Ren Arbor. Very, very cool. So I'm already starting to see each of these packs seems to have at least 2, a lot of times more than 2, that are rare or higher, which is kind of nuts. We got a Vampirous Assassin, Wave Whisperer Bay, Techno Historian, Thorwing Thunderbeak, a Punish, a foil Link's Paw Song, a foil rare Commune with Technology, another foil token, Aether Valkyr, another rare Steed of Verdant Leaf, Caroline Candle, The Remains of Barnabas, and Trinity Barboni. Very, very cool. So again, every single pack is sort of confirming my suspicions that these packs are going to give you at least 2 rares or better, which is kind of nuts. When we dig into the final box, the numbered dragon box that I have, I'll make sure to do a deep dive into exactly what the different rarity positions within a pack are, so that you guys can have access to all of that information. Here we have Valthok Bladebane, Lunar Empowerment, Wretched Mirror of Requiem, a Syl Scale Whisper, Zephyrus Skyair, foil Forgotten Draugr, very cool, foil Mold Warrior. Here we go, our first formless foil, a Charging Pulpo. Look at how pretty that is, guys. The art goes all the way to the edges, and they specifically choose what parts of the card to foil and what part to not foil so that the art pops just that much more. I think they look amazing. They look even better than the normal foils, and the normal foils already look pretty damn good. So we're going to put that down here. We got a Captain Rostar Corwind, which is another rare. And then a Leonesa Celestine, Betrayer of Ironskin, and Thunder Crash Axe. Man, what a pack. What a pack. And we're just getting started. We're only like 4 packs in. They're already looking kind of nuts. Alright, we got a Master Farid, Link's Paw Song, Deconstruct, Sirocco Blast. We got a Solaris Stormcaster. That card's awesome. Foil Tau Mecha Outskirts, foil Professor Tiberius Quicksilver, foil Harp Enjoyer Token, which is very cool. Again, goes back to what I was telling you about foil tokens, guys. Quantum Boots, which is a rare, Gravitational Grasp, Scarlet Devourer, and a Set Sail. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What we're really trying to hit is an OCM, though. The OCMs are like the cream of the crop. Like I said, they're numbered, the commons are numbered to 99, and as they get more rare, there are less and less available, and that's all there are in existence. They're a special foil treatment. we'll probably find at least one in this box, so I'm excited. Mold Warrior, the Sky Seeker Twins, Quantum Quill, Charging Pulpo, Fortress Brightstone, a foil Flash the Windwalker, foil Pink Spore Dreamcap, which I actually think is really relevant because this is a card where you can have as many as you want in your deck. So the people that are going to want to run this in their decks, if they want to bling out their deck, they're going to need a lot more of these in foil. So I do think the foil of this is going to be a little bit more valuable than it might otherwise. We also have an Aula the Calico foil token. Very nice. A Richard Grumpin. Is that me? Close enough. It's a rare. And a second rare here. Lord Archiel Zetuma. And then we have a Ranade Hopmaster and a Glacium Keep. So double rare pack there. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, we got a Caroline Candle, Koi Scale, Cybernetic Enhancement. We've got an Arcane Grasp, Bloodfur Hunter, Vulcan Veil, Tau Mecha Outskirts. That's 2 foil lands, guys. And like I said, even though some of these lands are just commons, the lands are going to be incredibly important to the decks that want them. So I think these foil lands, even at common, are going to be worth a little bit more than some of the other commons. Another foil token, Iron Shield Marauder. And then we've got a rare, Ella, Procurer of Meat Sacks. I kind of love that art, I'm not going to lie. Emerald Clearing, Endless Ram, Forgotten Draugr. So that was just a 1 rare pack, but we got a foil token and 2 foil lands, so it's still kind of a really good pack, even with only having 1 of rarity rare or higher. I'm pretty excited about it. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Here we have Master Fareed, Link's Pawsong, Patch Squibbler, my boy, Sir Caravan Heander, Stoic Temple Guardian, the Light Forge, Nesula Majoris. So 2 foil commons there. The Light Forge is actually a very important card. I think it's going to be really important in the meta. So again, another common land foiled, but I think it's going to be kind of important and probably worth something because of that. And then we got a foil Bone Rattle token, a Knievel Wayfarer. That's one of my favorite cards. Even though it's just a paper version, it's not a foil, I'm putting it off to the side because I absolutely love this card. Staff of the Eldritch Tribesman, an Epic. So another double. We got a rare in Knievel, an Epic and Staff of the Eldritch Tribesman. Very nice. Rav Courtroom Mistress, and a Shroom Walker. Let's dive into another. Yeah, these packs are looking pretty wild. We've only come across 1 formless foil so far, which is kind of surprising. In the Collector's Booster Box, we managed to pull like, I want to say like over a dozen formless foils. We had a lot. It might just be that we are happening to open the packs that don't have as many yet, and we'll get a lot more towards the end. Here we have Bio Circuit Plant, Glowcap Fungus, Cosmo Cloudman, Dark Iron City, Astral Vanguard Armor, a foil Seer's Gaze. Again, another common, but this card's going to be incredibly important in the meta, so I think this will actually be worth something. And then we've got a John Breakbang, which is a mythic. We've got a foil mythic, guys. It's not a formless foil, but it's still a foil mythic, which is pretty impressive. Let's put that off to the side. Let's put that off to the side right now. We got another foil token, a Religious Relic. And then we've got an Epic, a Pollen Spewer. Very nice. Valkyria Valorum, Emerald Clearing, and a Glimmer Bandit. So, an Epic, and a foil Mythic, and a foil Seer's Gaze. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that pack, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's crack another one. Let's crack another one! Alright, we got a Catch, Kairos Mistral, Cybernetic Enhancement, Power of Bloodlines, Starburst Mallet, Lunar Empowerment, Foil Lunar Empowerment. This card wrecked me at the Existence Constructed tournament. I'm not even going to go into it, but if you've watched my recap video, you know exactly why. If you watched my recap video for the first Shattering event, absolutely wrecked me. We have a foil Comet Fall Hammer, which is an Epic, foil Epic, And then we have another formless foil, guys, a Sand Goggles. Look at that thing. It's so pretty. Oh my god. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's our second formless foil. And another rare, Gyroid Cygnus. Very, very cool. We got a Synapse Ridge, Remains of Barnabas, and Whirlpool Bay. Man, these packs are just stacked. I think I'm kind of addicted. I think I need to get more. Comment below and let me know if you think I should buy some more. Alright, we got Skaldar Grimshade, Static Shock, Synapse Ridge, Petrian Home Cooked Meal, War Tamed Manticore. We got a foil Dark Ironfish, a foil Epic Ethos Relic FR38. Dude, awesome. Another foil token, a Zyrendra of Dimensional Forces. Dude, this card is so nuts. Opponents can't gain energy from stones. Just totally tax them out of playing anything they want to play later on in the game. So crazy. Then we've got a Broken Eldritch Idol, a Texal, and a Thunder Crash Axe. Man. We are already eating good, especially because we know that we have a Phoenix Quill. And we still have this silver pack to open, which is going to be an alternate art. I'm pretty sure it's a formless foil alternate art. And I think the only ways you can get the alternate arts are in the silver packs. No, you might be able to pull them in packs, but they're way, way, way more rare than a normal art. But I'm pretty sure they're formless foils. We'll see when we open it. We've got a Dealmaker Palladius, a Lynx Posong, a Techno Historian, Professor Dro Stardust, Sirocco Blast. What a card. We got a foil Skaldar Grimshade, a foil Sirocco Blast. Oh, this would be a good limited pack. Destroy target wonder that attacked this round. And it cares about the round, not the turns, so that's actually more powerful than it seems on the surface if you know how to play the game. And then we have an formless foil for Nasula Majoris. Holy moly, she looks so good. She looks so good. Another formless foil. See, we're starting to catch up with our formless foils. And a Rylan Windstrider? This pack is stacked. Holy moly. I love this card. It's a rare. I'm tempted to put it off to the side, but I won't. Another rare? A double rare pack? In addition to the formless foil and the foil epic? That's insane. This pack is insane. Whisperleaf Cloak, Revolutionary Cannon, and Shroom Walker. Holy moly. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Alright, we've got a Cast Out. I like that card a lot. Koi Scale, Crypt Reach Province, Blasting Duel, Carno Titan Ravager, Thunderclap Flash, foil Thunderclap Flash, foil Slade Dark Fur, which is a rare. Let's put that off to the side. Cinder Enforcer, foil token, a Brimstone Crypt, which is a rare land, a very important land. That's a good one to hit for a non-foil. Another Sirocco Blast, Emerald Clearing, Forgotten Draugr. Yeah, we're like, what, not even halfway? Maybe halfway through. We've got another Cast Out, Kairos Mistral, Cybernetic Enhancement, Pathfinding Klee, Stratos Windrider, a foil Kairos Mistral, a foil copy of the first. I'm going to put that aside even though it's only a common. It basically acts as a land for every color, for every orbital, which can be kind of important in some decks. And then we have a formless foil that's a rare, a Serpent's Embrace. Look at that thing, guys. I knew we'd start catching up on our formless foils. And another rare, Triton Behemoth. And then we have another rare, Shadowcast Mace. These packs are stacked. Vulcan Veil and Trinity Barboni. Wow. I can't believe how stacked these packs are. Absolutely insane. Let's keep going. We got a Celestium Heights, Vampirous Assassin, Wave Cleaver Sword, the Wind Reaver, probably the most powerful uncommon in the game. Can gain control of any target enemy wonder for the entire round. For the entire round. If you just play this on round 7, you have whatever you steal for the entire rest of the game, which is bonkers. Vapor Blast Artillery. We got a foil Floki, Born in Fire. A foil Mythic, Rust Trooper. Hell yeah. Put that off to the side. Another foil token. Cindermaw the Scalder, an epic. We're gonna hold on to that too. That's a really good one. �EHRRRA Enclave Inner, the Light Forge, and Thunderclap Flash. Very nice. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Necropolis of the Damned, the Skyseeker Twins, Quantum Quell, Giant Ghura Beast, Leonaza Celestine, Foil Wave Whisperer Bay, Foil Trinity Barboni, Foil Moonlit token. Man, I love the foil tokens. I don't care what anyone says. I think these tokens are going to be really important and really expensive in the long run. Once people realize how important they are and how many of them you need per deck. And then we've got an epic, Zara Stratos, and a rare A90 Plasma Detonator. Crazy. And then a Glacium Keep and a Flame-Kissed Isle. Man. These packs are just stacked, man. I'm seeing at least 3 foils per pack and at least 2 rare or better per pack. A lot of times we've seen 3. I think we've even gotten a pack or 2 that's been 4, if you count the foils as well. Broken Eldritch Idol, Glowcap Fungus, Cosmo Cloudman, Desert Survivor MBC Suit, Arcane Grasp, another foil Seer's Gaze. We're going to be able to bling out our entire deck with those. Desert Survivor MBC Suit, very nice. That's a foil uncommon. Foil Root Wraith token. Another epic, Kishroll Vivasynth Chrono Titan. Very cool. Flash the Windwalker, Endless Ram, Glimmer Bandit. Alright. So many. So many. We got a Necropolis of the Damned. Numinatrix Aurora Ignitara, a Progo, a Blasting Duel, Professor Tiberius Quicksilver, Foil Fortune Dealer, Foil �EHRRRA Enclave Inner, Foil Sarahorn token, and then we've got a Mythic King Aldern Leaf Song. Mythics are so important. They're so rare. Another copy of the first, Energy Extraction, and Fortress Orc Scar. Very cool. Keep it going. Alright. Getting down to the nitty gritty now. We have about a dozen packs left, I believe. About. Alright. Ethereal Enigmist. Harmonious Chord Singer, Comet Cleaver, Keeper of Beauty, Leviathan Scale Armor, Foil Ronade Hopmaster, Foil Bone Skewer Spear, Foil Invasive Saproling token, Galad the Sage, really good rare, particularly good in sealed. This guy was nuts in sealed. Thought Tempest, Dreamweaver Sloth, and Floki Born in Fire. Yeah, all of the elves that basically have a link as almost like they're a land, and also can be harvested to gain an action back almost like they're a land, are just insanely powerful in Limited, and probably powerful in Constructed too. Skaldar Grimshade, Static Shock, Tau Mecha Outskirts, Petrian Homecooked Meal, Xenotagian, a Foil Catch, Foil Lunar Empowerment again. It's almost like they're trying to taunt me. Foil Religious Relic token, Serpent's Embrace, which is a rare, Dragon's Gold, Betrayer of Ironskin Clan, and a Thunder Crash Axe. We're getting there. We're gonna need to make a couple stacks here. Couple stacks here. All right, just a few more to go through. We're getting there. Actually, it's more than a few more to go through, I think. All right. We've got a Skaldar Grimshade, a Strength Augmentation, Sirenia Coral Heart, Emberwood Stalwart, Bone Skewer Spear, a Foil Caroline Candle, Foil Scarlet Devourer, a Foil Sky Sword token. Very cool. I actually used the card that makes this in one of my decks, and it's pretty important. And then we have an epic Elven Warhammer, another epic Horn Skull of the Minotaur, and then a Ronade and a Fortress Orc Scar. Very nice. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Almost. We got a Catch, Isaac Sparkpaw, Crypt Reach Province, Ethereal Warden, love that card, Intricate Protective Synthetic, the Skyseeker Twins, foil Skyseeker Twins, very nice, foil Sister Azura Silversong, ooh, a formless foil Vampirous Assassin, look at that card, another formless foil, hell yeah. And then we've got a Verdantia of Patria, which is a mythic. And then a Biocircuit Plant, Volcanic Waste, Trinity Barboni. Very nice. We're getting there. We got 7 packs left. 7. Are we going to pull an OCM? Tell me we're going to pull an OCM. Biocircuit Plant, Harmonious Chord Singer, Comet Cleaver, Gravitational Grasp, Lionasia Celestine, Oakthorn's Elysium Foil, Foil Bombi, Foil Sarahorn token, Galad the Sage again, love that card. Another Cindermaw the Scalder, another epic in addition to the rare. Clips Enclave and Flash the Windwalker. Man, yeah, every once in a while you get a pack that only has 1 rare or higher. I think we've gotten maybe 1 or 2 in the whole box. But it's very, very rare. And usually those packs still have really good foils. I don't think we've gotten a single pack with less than 3 foils. Moonfire Crystal Mouse, absolutely the best common in the game. Oakthorn's Elysium, Pink Spore Dreamcap, Deep Black Goop, Emberwood Stalwart, Fortress Orc Scar, foil. Foil Keeper of Drury Skulls, foil Anu La of Brine token, a rare Cave Dwelling Toebiter, Isaac Sparkpaw, Enraged Bear, and Glacium Keep. Very nice. Keep it moving. We're getting there, guys. I can feel it in my bones. The OCM is coming. I can feel it in my bones. Alright. We got a Biocircuit Plant, Harmonious Chord Singer, Circuitous Q7, Petrian Home Cooked Meal, Bone Skewer Spear, Vampirous Assassin Foil, Foil Nexar Void Child. Are you kidding me? That's a foil epic, guys. Wild. And then a formless foil Set Sail. It's just so damn pretty. It's just so damn pretty. We're starting to get back into the swing with the formless foils, which is nice. We got another epic, Garash the Dreadful. And then we've got a rare, Serpent's Embrace. So we've got a foil epic, a normal epic, a rare, and a formless foil, all in the same pack. Insane. And then a Ronaday Hopmaster and a Glimmer Bandit. Man, these packs are so stacked, I just can't believe it. I can't believe how crazy these packs are. It's so bonkers. Alright, we've got a Celestium Heights, Lunar Empowerment, Dealmaker Palladius, Starhorn Capra, Kraken of the Inferno, a foil Sylvari Oceanbreaker, foil Glowcap Fungus, another Galad, this time it's a formless foil. This was the Galad box, guys. We got 3 Galads and one of them is a formless foil. Insane. We've also got a Comet Fall Hammer, which is an epic, in the same pack. Power of Bloodlines. Man, can't believe it. Rav Courtroom Mistress and a Set Sail. So nuts. But we're getting down to our last 3 packs. The last 3. We've got a Sir Starbeak, a Strength Augmentation. We got a Tau Mecha Outskirts, Ethereal Warden, Caden Wind Whisper, a foil Cast Out, which I think is going to be a really important card eventually. Foil Ethereal Enigmist, foil Harp Enjoyer token. Very nice. And then we've got another epic, Ethos Relic FR38. Another epic, Myra Vorier. Oh man, she looks so nice. And then an Iron Sharp Eye and a Fortress Orc Scar. We're down to just 2 packs. But I still feel it. I'm not losing the faith, guys. I still feel there's an OCM coming. I can feel it in my bones. We got a Vampirous Assassin, Wave Cleaver Sword, Xenic Azimuth, Tony Fortune Hunter Thick Fur. Probably one of the best uncommons in the game. This guy is nuts. He doesn't cost an action to play if you have the right land. And on arrival, you get to put a land from your hand into this realm without using an action. So it's almost like it doesn't use an action and it gives you an action back. It's crazy. Viking Sage of the Forge, foil Caroline Candle, foil Synapse Ridge. There it is, guys. There it is. Holy shit. Hold on a second. I swore. Hold on. You hold your horses. We gotta sleeve this thing. Oh my god. We pulled one. We pulled an OCM. Number 72 of 99 Volcanic Wastes. I don't even care that it's only a common because it's a land, and the lands are so important. This card is going to be worth so much. Only 99 of these in existence, and you can see what I mean by OCM, orbital color match. The edges are red because the card belongs to the Sulfera orbital, which is the red orbital within the game. So the matching color of the orbital that it's in is the color of the borders on the OCMs, which is really cool. But number 72 of 99, insane. I'm gonna put that off to the side. We didn't even finish going through the whole pack. Briar Maw, which is a rare, Deep Pincher, Dreamweaver Sloth, Floki Born in Fire, very nice. And then our last pack, let's do it. Imagine if we hit a second OCM. Nah, never. Skaldar Grimshade, Static Shock, Tau Mecha Outskirts, Desert Survivor MBC Suit, Sister Azura Silversong, a Kairos Mistral foil, a foil Gleaming Power Cell, which is a rare, another formless foil, Tech Nomad Nyx. It's only an uncommon, but I love this card. It's so good with the Fire Flower and with the mirror. Amazing. And it looks just as beautiful as I'd expect it to. Actually, this one looks even prettier because of the gold colors. Wow. Another formless foil. We've got another epic, the Sky Wraith. And then the first, Texal and Thunder Cap Flash. Wow. Insane. So we've got our OCM Volcanic Wastes. We've got our Phoenix Quill. I don't even think I'm going to open this up yet. You guys can see it. I don't need to open it up. I'm just going to keep it in the plastic. Maybe it'll be worth more. Although eventually I might need it for decks because I'm absolutely going to be competing in these tournaments. This game is just nuts. So I don't know. We'll decide eventually. But we do have this silver pack. We do have this silver pack, which is guaranteed to contain an alternate art. And I'm pretty sure it's a formless foil. So let's crack it. These are one of the box toppers that you get, and the Phoenix Quill is just an additional box topper within the Phoenix Quill box. Let's see what we got. I'm afraid to open it. Ooh. Formless Foil Betrayer of Iron Skin Clan. It's so pretty. And that's the alternate art, remember guys. So the normal... Even the normal formless foil of Betrayer of Iron Skin Clan has a different art. So this is extra, extra special. Not only is it a formless foil, which is very rare, as we've seen, but it's an alternate art. So pretty insane. We're gonna put that in the sleeve as well. We're gonna put that one in the sleeve as well, because that's just nuts. So, I mean, we got a lot of really crazy stuff. But our guaranteed Phoenix Quill, our OCM Volcanic Wastes, our alternate art Formless Foil Betrayer. How many other formless foils do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other formless foils. I probably shouldn't be touching those. Just a whole lot of craziness, honestly. I can't wait. I think I'm addicted. I need to open more. But just to remind you guys, we do have the Dragon Box. And this thing is going to be loaded up with nothing but gas. So look forward to seeing us crack this one next. That video will be on its way. When? I don't know. We'll keep it as a surprise for now. But it is on its way. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Please like the video. It helps me get it out to more people. It helps the channel grow. And subscribe if you're new because I have a ton of ridiculous content for Wonders of the First on the way. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll see you next time.
Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck techs, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.